Forget the myths of overnight riches. The real cheat code to wealth and prosperity lies in mastering these fundamental principles. We all dream of a life filled with abundance, a life where financial worries take a back seat and opportunities flourish. We search for that elusive key, that secret formula, that, dare I say it, the ultimate cheat code to wealth and prosperity. Now, if you came here expecting me to reveal a hidden button, a secret keystroke that instantly unlocks a treasure trove, I must confess, that kind of cheat code exists only in the realm of video games. The reality, while perhaps less instantaneous, is far more empowering and sustainable. The truth is, there isn't one single, magical shortcut. Wealth and prosperity aren't won through a stroke of luck alone. Instead, they are cultivated through a combination of fundamental principles, applied with consistency and intention. Think of it not as a single cheat code, but a series of strategic inputs that, when executed diligently, unlock the doors to a more prosperous future. And what are these fundamental principles? Let's delve into what I believe forms the foundational code to this game of life. Firstly, it begins within. Our mindset and our habits are the foundational code. Consider this. A mind riddled with negativity, fear, and scarcity will inevitably create a reality reflecting those limitations. Conversely, a mindset of growth, resilience, and opportunity acts as fertile ground for prosperity to take root. Coupled with this mindset are the daily habits we cultivate. Are we saving diligently, even small amounts consistently? Are we investing wisely, understanding that time is our greatest ally? Are we continuously learning and expanding our financial literacy? These seemingly small, consistent actions are the lines of code that program our financial destiny. Secondly, and perhaps most importantly, value creation and contribution are the true engines of prosperity. True and lasting wealth isn't about hoarding, it's about giving. It's about identifying needs, solving problems, and offering value to the world around us. Whether you're an entrepreneur with a groundbreaking idea, an employee who goes above and beyond, or a creative artist sharing your unique vision, your ability to contribute meaningfully is directly proportional to the prosperity you attract. Think of the most successful individuals throughout history. They weren't just takers, they were givers, innovators, and problem solvers on a grand scale. So, the ultimate cheat code isn't a secret to be discovered but a path to be forged. It's the conscious decision to cultivate a prosperous mindset, to build empowering financial habits, and to dedicate ourselves to creating and contributing genuine value. The assertion that there's no singular cheat code to wealth and prosperity, but rather a potent amalgamation of fundamental principles consistently applied, serves as a crucial cornerstone in navigating the often perplexing journey towards financial abundance and a flourishing life. This understanding immediately dismantles the allure of overnight riches and get-rich-quick schemes, grounding our aspirations in the more fertile soil of sustained effort and strategic action. It speaks directly to the heart of a motivated individual, one who understands that true and lasting achievements are rarely born from serendipitous moments but rather from the deliberate and unwavering application of sound principles. To truly grasp the power of this first key note, we must first acknowledge the pervasive human desire for simplicity and speed. In a world saturated with promises of instant gratification, the idea of a single, easily discoverable cheat code to wealth holds a powerful, albeit ultimately misleading, appeal. We are bombarded with narratives of sudden success, of individuals who seemingly stumbled upon fortune with minimal effort. These stories, while occasionally true in their rarity, often obscure the underlying years of preparation, learning, and often significant risk-taking that preceded the apparent breakthrough. For a targeted motivational audience, it is vital to dissect these narratives and extract the real lessons that invariably point towards the consistent application of fundamental principles rather than a singular stroke of luck. The concept of fundamental principles encompasses a broad spectrum of knowledge, skills, and behaviors. It includes a deep understanding of financial literacy, encompassing budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management. It involves the cultivation of crucial skills such as problem-solving, critical thinking, and effective communication, abilities that enable individuals to navigate the complexities of the economic landscape and seize emerging opportunities. Furthermore, it necessitates the development of strong work ethic, perseverance in the face of setbacks, and a commitment to continuous learning and adaptation. These are not glamorous hacks, but rather the foundational building blocks upon which sustainable wealth and prosperity are constructed. The emphasis on consistently applied is equally critical. Sporadic bursts of effort, no matter how intense, rarely yield lasting results. Building wealth and achieving prosperity is akin to nurturing a garden. It requires consistent watering, tending, and protection from the elements. A single act of saving, a fleeting moment of intense productivity, or a brief foray into the world of investing will not magically transform one's financial reality. It is the cumulative effect of small, consistent actions taken over time that generates significant and sustainable outcomes. This resonates deeply with a motivated audience, individuals who understand the power of compounding, not just in financial terms but also in the accumulation of skills, knowledge, and positive habits. Consider the analogy of a skilled athlete. Their mastery is not the result of a single secret technique, but rather years of dedicated practice, consistent training, and the unwavering application of fundamental principles of their sport. They understand the importance of diet, sleep, and mental conditioning, and they consistently strive for incremental improvements. Similarly, the journey to wealth and prosperity demands a holistic and consistent approach, encompassing various aspects of one's financial and professional life. This first key note also serves as a powerful antidote to the paralysis that can often accompany the overwhelming nature of achieving significant financial goals. The idea of a single elusive cheat code can lead to a passive search for this mythical shortcut, preventing individuals from taking the concrete steps necessary for progress. By understanding that the path lies in the consistent application of fundamental principles, the journey becomes less daunting and more actionable. It empowers individuals to focus on the controllable, their daily habits, their learning, their efforts, rather than waiting for an external, magical solution. Moreover, recognizing the absence of a singular cheat code fosters a sense of personal responsibility and ownership over one's financial destiny. It shifts the locus of control from external factors to internal capabilities and actions. This is a particularly empowering message for a motivated audience, individuals who are driven by a desire to shape their own future and are willing to put in the necessary work. It underscores the understanding that wealth and prosperity are not passive recipients but rather active creators of their own success. Furthermore, this perspective encourages a more sustainable and ethical approach to wealth building. The pursuit of quick and easy riches often leads to morally questionable practices and ultimately unsustainable outcomes. By focusing on the consistent application of sound principles, individuals are more likely to build wealth through genuine value creation, ethical business practices, and responsible financial management. This resonates with a motivational audience that seeks not just financial gain but also a sense of purpose and integrity in their endeavors. In conclusion, the first key note that there is no singular cheat code to wealth and prosperity, but rather a potent amalgamation of fundamental principles consistently applied, is not a discouraging message but rather an empowering truth. It sets realistic expectations, emphasizes the importance of foundational knowledge and skills, highlights the power of consistent action, fosters a sense of personal responsibility, and encourages a sustainable and ethical approach to building a prosperous life. For a targeted motivational audience, this understanding serves as a powerful catalyst, inspiring them to focus on the controllable, embrace the journey of continuous improvement, and build their own unique and enduring path to wealth and prosperity, one consistent step at a time. The assertion that mindset and habits form the foundational code to wealth and prosperity strikes at the very core of personal empowerment and self-mastery, resonating deeply with a motivated audience eager to unlock their full potential. It shifts the focus from external circumstances and fleeting opportunities to the internal landscape of our thoughts, beliefs, and daily routines, highlighting the profound influence these intangible forces exert on our tangible realities. This understanding provides a powerful sense of agency, emphasizing that the keys to unlocking wealth and prosperity lie not in some external secret but within our own capacity for mental fortitude and disciplined action. To truly appreciate the significance of this second key note, we must first recognize the intricate interplay between our inner world and our outer achievements. Our mindset, encompassing our beliefs, attitudes, and perspectives, acts as the operating system that governs our thoughts, decisions, and ultimately our actions. A mindset characterized by scarcity, fear of failure, and limiting beliefs can effectively sabotage even the most promising opportunities. Conversely, a mindset of abundance, resilience, and a belief in one's capabilities can transform obstacles into stepping stones and propel us towards our goals with unwavering determination. For a motivational audience, understanding this fundamental principle is paramount, as it underscores the importance of cultivating a positive and growth-oriented mental framework as the bedrock of any significant endeavor. Consider the power of belief. If we fundamentally believe that wealth is unattainable or that we are not capable of achieving financial success, our actions will invariably align with this limiting belief. We may shy away from opportunities, procrastinate on crucial tasks, or subconsciously sabotage our own efforts. On the other hand, a strong belief in our ability to create wealth and achieve prosperity fuels our motivation, encourages us to take calculated risks, and empowers us to persevere through challenges. This isn't mere positive thinking. It's a deep-seated conviction that shapes our reality from the inside out. Furthermore, our mindset influences our perception of opportunities. A scarcity mindset may lead us to overlook potential avenues for growth, blinded by fear or a belief that resources are limited. An abundance mindset, however, allows us to see possibilities where others see obstacles, fostering creativity and resourcefulness in the pursuit of our goals. This shift in perspective is crucial for a motivated audience, as it empowers them to actively seek out and capitalize on opportunities that align with their aspirations. Closely intertwined with our mindset are our habits, the consistent, often unconscious behaviors that shape our daily lives. These habits, whether they be related to our finances, our work ethic, our learning, or our self-care, exert a profound cumulative effect on our long-term outcomes. Positive financial habits, such as consistent saving, prudent budgeting, and informed investing, act as the building blocks of wealth accumulation. Disciplined work habits, characterized by focus, productivity, and perseverance, are essential for professional success and the creation of value. Habits of continuous learning and self-improvement ensure that we remain adaptable and equipped to navigate the ever-evolving landscape of opportunity. Conversely, negative habits, such as impulsive spending, procrastination, and a lack of financial planning, can erode our progress and hinder our ability to achieve prosperity. These habits, often rooted in limiting beliefs or a lack of self-discipline, can create a cycle of stagnation and financial insecurity. For a motivational audience, the recognition of the power of habits is crucial, as it highlights the importance of consciously cultivating positive routines and diligently breaking free from those that impede progress. The beauty of focusing on mindset and habits is that they are largely within our control. While external circumstances may present challenges, our internal response and our daily actions are choices we can actively make. This empowers individuals to take ownership of their journey towards wealth and prosperity, rather than feeling like passive victims of circumstance. Cultivating a growth mindset, challenging limiting beliefs, and consciously building positive habits are skills that can be learned and honed over time, requiring dedication and self-awareness but ultimately placing the power of transformation firmly in our own hands. Consider the analogy of a skilled gardener. They understand that the quality of the harvest depends not only on the seeds planted, opportunities, but also on the quality of the soil, mindset, and the consistent care provided, habits. Fertile soil and diligent cultivation are essential for the seeds to germinate and flourish. Similarly, a positive and growth-oriented mindset, coupled with disciplined and productive habits, creates the internal environment necessary for opportunities to be recognized and capitalized upon, leading to the flourishing of wealth and prosperity. For a motivated audience, the emphasis on mindset and habits provides a clear and actionable path forward. It moves beyond abstract theories and offers tangible areas for focus and improvement. By consciously working on their beliefs, challenging negative self-talk, and implementing positive daily routines, individuals can directly influence their trajectory towards their goals. This sense of agency and the clarity of the path forward are powerful motivators in themselves. In conclusion, the second keynote, that mindset and habits form the foundational code to wealth and prosperity, underscores the profound power of our internal world and our daily actions in shaping our external reality. It emphasizes that true and lasting success is not a matter of chance, but rather the direct result of cultivating a positive and growth-oriented mindset and consistently implementing empowering habits. For a targeted motivational audience, this understanding serves as a powerful call to action, inspiring them to take ownership of their inner game and their daily routines, recognizing that these foundational elements are the true keys to unlocking a life of abundance and fulfillment. The assertion that value creation and contribution serve as the true engines of prosperity shifts the paradigm of wealth accumulation from mere acquisition to a dynamic exchange rooted in providing meaningful benefit to others. This resonates deeply with a motivated audience driven by purpose and a desire to make a significant impact. It underscores the understanding that sustainable wealth is not a solitary pursuit but rather a byproduct of actively engaging with the world and enriching the lives of those around us. This principle transforms the pursuit of prosperity from a self-centered endeavor into a powerful force for positive change, aligning financial success with genuine contribution and societal betterment. To truly grasp the power of this third keynote, we must first recognize that economic systems, at their core, function through the exchange of value. Individuals and organizations prosper by offering goods, services, or ideas that address needs, solve problems, or enhance the lives of others. The greater the value provided and the wider the reach of that contribution, the greater the potential for reciprocal prosperity. This is not simply about earning money. It's about creating something of worth that others are willing to exchange their resources for. For a motivational audience, this understanding instills a sense of purpose beyond mere financial gain, framing wealth creation as a natural consequence of meaningful engagement with the world. Consider the most successful individuals and enterprises throughout history. Their lasting impact and the wealth they generated were not solely derived from a relentless pursuit of personal enrichment, but rather from their ability to create and deliver exceptional value. Whether it was Henry Ford revolutionizing transportation, Steve Jobs transforming personal technology, or Marie Curie pioneering scientific discovery, their financial success was a direct result of the profound value they brought to society. Their stories serve as powerful examples for a motivated audience, demonstrating that true prosperity is often a byproduct of a deep commitment to innovation, problem-solving, and serving a greater purpose. The concept of value creation extends far beyond entrepreneurship. In any profession or endeavor, individuals who consistently strive to add value to their work, their teams, and their organizations are more likely to experience career advancement, increased earning potential, and a greater sense of fulfillment. This might involve going the extra mile, developing specialized skills, offering creative solutions, or simply bringing a positive and collaborative attitude to the workplace. For a motivational audience, this highlights the importance of focusing on excellence and contribution in their current roles as a pathway to future prosperity, regardless of their chosen field. Furthermore, contribution is not limited to professional or economic spheres. Acts of generosity, community involvement, and the sharing of knowledge and skills also contribute significant value to society and can indirectly foster prosperity. Building strong relationships, fostering goodwill, and creating a positive social impact can open doors to opportunities and create a supportive network that can be invaluable in the pursuit of one's goals. For a motivated audience, this broader perspective underscores the interconnectedness of personal success and the well-being of the community, encouraging a holistic approach to prosperity that encompasses both financial and social capital. The emphasis on value creation and contribution also fosters a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. When our focus is on how we can give and serve, we are less likely to be consumed by the fear of not having enough. Instead, we cultivate a belief that by consistently providing value, we will attract abundance in return. This shift in perspective is crucial for a motivated audience, as it liberates them from the limiting beliefs associated with a scarcity mindset and empowers them to approach opportunities with creativity and generosity. Moreover, this principle encourages a long-term perspective on wealth building. While short-term gains may be achieved through purely self-serving actions, sustainable prosperity is typically built on a foundation of trust, integrity, and a genuine commitment to delivering value over time. Customers, clients, and collaborators are more likely to engage with individuals and organizations that consistently provide high-quality goods, services, or experiences. For a motivated audience, this underscores the importance of building a reputation for excellence and reliability as essential components of long-term financial success. Consider the analogy of a healthy ecosystem. Each organism plays a role in contributing to the overall balance and vitality of the system. When individuals and organizations focus on their unique contributions and engage in mutually beneficial exchanges, the entire economic ecosystem thrives, creating more opportunities for prosperity for everyone involved. Conversely, when individuals or entities focus solely on extraction and exploitation without providing commensurate value, the system becomes unbalanced and ultimately unsustainable. For a motivational audience, this highlights the interconnectedness of individual prosperity and the health of the broader economic and social environment, encouraging a mindset of responsible and ethical value creation. In conclusion, the third key note, that value creation and contribution are the true engines of prosperity, provides a powerful and purposeful framework for understanding and achieving financial abundance. It shifts the focus from mere accumulation to the dynamic process of providing meaningful benefit to others, underscoring the understanding that sustainable wealth is a natural consequence of actively engaging with the world and enriching the lives around us. For a targeted motivational audience, this principle serves as an inspiring call to action, encouraging them to identify their unique talents and passions, to focus on how they can best serve the needs of others, and to embrace the understanding that by consistently creating and contributing value, they will not only achieve personal prosperity but also contribute to a more thriving and equitable world. Therefore, in conclusion, let us remember that the ultimate cheat code to wealth and prosperity isn't a singular secret but a powerful combination of fundamental principles consistently applied. It begins with cultivating a prosperous mindset and embedding empowering habits into our daily lives. Crucially, it's fueled by our commitment to creating genuine value and contributing meaningfully to the world around us. This isn't about finding a shortcut. It's about building a solid foundation for lasting success, one deliberate thought and action at a time. Thank you. Your attention and engagement are deeply appreciated. I trust that these insights will serve as a catalyst in your own journey towards a life of abundance and fulfillment.